It's very unfortunate that we are raising a breed that is hooliganism, and we seem to be out of control of the situation completely. You imagine, picture this: someone wakes up in the morning, prepares at 7, and you take tea in the morning, a few hours of some bookwork. At 10 again you have to take tea, and then again over lunch hour you take some ugali and beef, or maybe sukuma wiki, or beans, or maybe githeri. You have not even spent a single penny since morning. You've had 3 meals. It's half day, you've had 3 meals. As if that is not enough, at 4 these guys are entitled to a cup of tea before they enjoy their dinner in the evening. So you have your ugali and beef, or maybe some mbuzi ulaya stuff, then a few hours of book time. Then at 9 these guys are going to bed, and some stupid nikombom with funny mentality wakes up at 9 or 11, and then unaamsha tu wendako, alafu unaeka dormitory kwa moto. Guys start running up and down. People are running for their life, people are running for their bread, people are running for their juice and everything, and you are also running inside them, claiming the dormitory is on fire, and yet you know where the fire came from. You bought some diesel or petrol and you did this stupid stuff. My friend, everybody is judged individually, whether it is today, tomorrow, the day after, or after 30 years. You will be judged individually. There is no single day that deskmate of yours will be responsible for your life. In fact, after those 4 years you may not even meet some of them, because after 4 years a bunch of you guys will die. Some of you will go back home and you will never see the city. A few of you will be lucky to go to the cities, and maybe some of you will go to university or colleges and make it in life. So if that is the structure of how people need to grow and move forward, in this structure, where do you place yourself? If you are this type of a person who takes petrol and pours it into beddings so that they can burn for you to get a chance to go home. It is very unfortunate that the students we are raising today are students who have started practicing criminalism. We are raising criminals. If you are able to set up a dormitory on fire, and you still walk home and then come back tomorrow claiming you are innocent, making parents to pay millions of money because of a mere 500 shillings that you spent on buying petrol. Your dad pays 10,000 because you spent 500 to buy a liter of petrol to put your dormitory ablaze. You are a student, whether you are a girl or a boy. Before you do anything that is contrary to the policies of an organization or an institution, you need to weigh the pros and cons. You need to understand that not everybody is lucky to get that 500 shillings that you use to buy petrol. Not everybody is lucky to go back home. Some of these gentlemen and ladies you see around can only enjoy the meals you see in school. Back home there is nothing to eat. They are better off in school. So if you ban the school and you make them be sent home where there is no food, yet they have been lucky here to get at least 4 meals a day in a school, and you are sending them home, those are curses you are bringing to yourself. Then you start walking around saying, oh, you are cursed. No, you cursed yourself. You cannot blame anybody for this. You cannot blame anybody. It is unfortunate. It is something that we should not even be discussing. Being a student is a student, and that is it. You cannot be a student and be a thug at the same time. We cannot have a thug who is a student. Anyone who is found guilty of this kind of characters and this kind of activities should be sent out of school, and they should be put to permanent service to the government for the rest of their lives. You are not worthy to go back to the community. People are suffering. When Corona came, everybody thought the world was coming to an end. We were scared. Students sat home for a whole year, no schools. Then in one full year you are at home. Now you have been given a chance to go back to school and study. You still have the gut to go back and burn your dormitory so that you can stay home. I can tell you for free, this world is not a good place. And for those people who do not want to accept that it's not a good place, you will see and face the music. And your parent will not be there, your brother will not be there, your grandmother will not be there. Even your money and the richness of your family will not be there. You will be alone, and you will die alone. I wonder what kind of legacy you look forward to leaving behind when you go. I'm pissed off. Can you go back and check your drawing board, see what best you can do? Stop messing other people's lives.